Earbuds Podcast, presented by Headliner Music Club.
Oh, it's so scary every single time we do this. All right, here we go.
Nerve-wracking.
I know, we just gotta get it out. You gotta get it out. All right. All right, guys, let's do this. Welcome to the Earbuds Podcast, episode number 19, presented by Headliner Music Club. I'm one of your hosts, Jerzy. We have Neil Jackson.
Oh, hello.
And we have DJ 5.
What up? How we doing?
That was more hype than the response.
Yeah, man. Like, I came in like just pushing, and you just like, yeah.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Wreck the vibe for sure.
Everything we had here. And that voice you hear in the background is our special guest this week or this month, Nitrane. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Nitrane.
What up, Train?
Yeah.
Dude, we've been waiting.
Y'all?
Yeah, just give us a little, give the listeners a little background on who you are and where you're from and what you represent.
Yeah, I'm Nitrane. I'm Five's mentor. Taught him everything he knows.
True.
Yes. His whole career, he owes it to me. That's all I got.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm a DJ based out of LA. I get to travel the world and do a bunch of shows and tour and play a bunch of clubs all around the country as well. So, yeah, it's an honor to be here with you guys, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Honored to have you, dog.
Dude,
Yeah, man. Thank
Long
you.
time coming.
And we got so many great questions to ask you, so I hope you're ready for this.
Oh, man, let's do it. I'm nervous already. I'm telling you.
All right, cool. So we're gonna have a little bit more with Nitrane coming up. Also, we're gonna talk about Coachella thoughts. We have a new segment that Neil decided to come out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, man, let's do some more shit. Let's do some more work." All right. This one's called Deep Digs, so we got that coming up. Also, what's the scenario? It's setting a vibe, so make sure you listen up to that and your edit submissions. So that's we got a lot of edit submissions this month. So thank you guys for sending that in. Can't wait for reading off all those names. All right, let's give some shout outs real quick. Mellow Hype, what's up? And Navik. Thank you, Navik. He called me.
Nice.
He said I was the Latin music savant now. So thank you. I appreciate that street cred, man. I don't know if you were just saying shit, but like I took that to heart. So I'm gonna let people know that
He gassed you. He gassed you.
Yeah, he did.
I feel good about it, man. This summer, just watch out.
He's gonna rebrand to El Jersey. El Jersey.
I like it. We also got a shout out to the Hat Pack. Those are the people that decided to purchase our hats. So thank you so much for that. And
Dude, did you just come up with that?
yeah,
The Hat Pack.
Because like I got people DMing me like, "Yo, what's up, Butters?" Now you got Hat Pack.
well, it's the Hat Pack, yeah, because the ones that got the hat,
Nah,
we got to give them shout outs.
Yeah,
Hat Pack.
I understood that.
It's a very, very small group right now, but who knows? It could grow at some time. Josh Styles, Scott Grooves, James Vickery. James, what up?
James Vickery. What the fuck?
James
We
works
love
with us.
James.
I don't know why he's purchasing hats, but thank you, James, for supporting.
Thanks for the support,
podcast.
James. Yeah.
And Mellow Hype. All the money goes. We don't see any of this money.
Shout out to
Either
Mellow
goes-
Hype, man.
This goes to Scratchy's lunches, or we're gonna try to put it back into the podcast. We don't really know exactly.
I'll tell you where Scratchy eats, but you know, I ran into him a few times.
Well,
Wait,
this
let me
week's going
guess.
to Mastros and stuff. That you know is that we're really selling hats.
Nah. You go.
No, he's flyer than that. It's Tacos 1986.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're getting one in
Oh,
New
in
York,
Bur-
by the way.
Oh,
Ooh.
We're getting one in New York.
That's crazy because
James Wayne told me about it actually.
you guys have Los Tacos #1, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's like they're kind of
really
similar.
good.
Yeah.
They're really good. Yeah.
All right.
It's a food podcast now. I'm sorry, guys.
On this segment of Taco Talk.
Yeah.
All right, let's go around the room real quick. Let's just catch up. Besides the taco trucks, Five, what you been up to? What you been doing?
You know, just doing stuff.
Neil, what do you got?
I mean, it's, you know, same old. I did Sidebar and Keys the past couple weeks. Good times. Keys still open format. A lot of hip hop and some pop in between. Fun sets. Biggest song of the night was Messy. Wow. Still,
Which version are you
Keys?
playing?
I forgot which version, but I do play a more drummed up edit. I need to look it up, but yeah, Messy was a big song. Charlie XCX because Keys in LA.
Which
Now,
Charlie XCX are you playing that's still big?
Like 2 or 3 of them.
There's a party. What's it called? What the fuck? Party for you. You get anybody hitting you up about that? No.
Yeah.
Party for you. Okay.
I've played it a couple times.
Yeah. I get a lot of girls come up asking.
Really? I don't have that.
Yeah. That was
It
like
was
her. That was the recent one that started.
I was just wondering if you guys had that too. All right.
Nah.
Sorry, guys.
I mean,
Sorry.
you can do Party for You, Vroom Vroom, B2B, Apple.
Yeah.
How am I the pop guy on this podcast?
Club
You're
Classics.
listening-
Club Classics is good.
Refrain from saying why.
It's almost like guilty by association.
Oh,
But yeah, you can do a bunch of Charlie XCX, man.
Neil, besides doing playing Charlie XCX records, what else have you been up to?
I also did Sidebar. Big shout out to Chaos. I did Lex Reno, which 2 different VIP tables came in and was like, yo, I listened to the podcast, man. It's awesome. And I was like, what?
Wow.
Yo,
We're selling tables now.
We're slinging tables now.
Hey, we're selling tables
just
now.
so you know, we're big in Reno.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huge.
Man.
And San Diego.
So,
I was in San Diego last week. And yeah.
Oh, nice.
San Diego's dope, man.
I love San Diego.
It's fun.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, so I've been doing those, working
Very
on
cool.
music.
Nice.
Beautiful.
What did I do? I was in Chicago. I did a place called Galleria, and then that was fun. What else? 5 you played there.
Yeah.
And then that's where I was getting the Party for You records. And then what else do I have? I got Vegas this weekend, so I'm excited about that. It'll be fun. And it's heating up, so it feels like we just jumped. It feels like there was no spring. It was like winter. It was like cold and shit, and then now it's 100 degrees out there.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the transition. Nitrane, what you been up to, man?
Yeah, San Diego. I was in San Diego a couple weeks ago. Did Park, then drove over to Coachella to do the cacti party for Travis, like a little pool day party he had. Then same night went over to Keys, and then just Dre's this past weekend. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Dre's in Vegas. Yeah.
You literally did a full triangle. You went
Yeah.
down to San Diego, up to Coachella, and back across.
Crazy. It was a crazy day. But when I was done, I was just like, I'm just happy it's over with. Yeah. But
Was that last weekend, or was that weekend 1 or weekend 2?
Weekend 1. Yeah. Weekend 1.
Is weekend 2 have any
Yeah.
good
Yeah. Weekend 2 is just
parties?
as big. Yeah.
You think, but they're just as good, you think? Party wise?
I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, I've never
Yeah.
been, so.
I think all the people that got FOMO from weekend 1, like,
Our boy
And then go
Marzi, our boy Marzi went to both weekends and he was rolling with his crew, and he said, yeah, both weekends were fucking lit. So he's going back to
Stagecoach.
Marzi is going back to Stagecoach this weekend.
I think
Damn.
Stagecoach would be a great party.
I think Stagecoach is bigger than Coachella. Right
I
now.
think so too now. Yeah, we were talking
And they're just
about
one
that.
weekend
Yeah.
too, so I don't think it's bigger. I think it's just
I don't
It's a
know, man.
different
I think it's
crowd.
I think it's.
No,
I think it is bigger now. I think it's like you're getting. I think people are starting to like catch on to like. I feel like Coachella is like a big commercial for everything, like people launching music or their brands and stuff. And then I think like Stagecoach is like that party. It's just like let's just go here and let.
I mean, Diplo's having a big ass party. You see that lineup?
Oh, there's a bunch of people though. It's like a whole EDM festival.
Yeah, he's got a
afterwards.
whole festival on his own.
Yeah, it's like people that don't even play country music are there. I'm like, this ain't. All right, cool. All right, guys. What's charting this month? Let's go around and hit these Headliner Music Club charts. Evil Jordan, number 1. You guys playing that?
I am.
When do you get out of that record?
You just let that motherfucker ride.
You play the whole thing?
It depends. Yeah.
There's no hook, right? There's not a hook.
I just loop the fucking drums at the beginning and go into a couple. Either like, I don't know, it depends where I'm at. It could either
So
be
you don't
into
play.
Crew
You don't
Love.
play the record. You don't play like the verse or anything?
I'll play maybe like I'll let it come in, and then if I could see the crowd just like, because that song is really just the beginning part. That's the big moment. So they don't really care for the verse. So I'll just loop back the fucking drums that just hit, and depending what party I'm doing, I'll either go into like Crew Love or
the same drum like doom doom doom.
Yeah. Or Viking by I think it's a Baby or something like that. It just really depends on the demographic of the party and the vibe of the party.
All right, so I don't feel weird about playing like, because I was like, man, I'm gonna get out of it here. I don't know where this thing is.
Well,
going.
no, you can like loop the drum. Jersey, you can loop the drum back when it goes doon doon doon, and then go into Avril Lavigne Complicated. It works. It hits.
You were waiting for that, man. Thank you.
Try it. Yeah, it's gonna work.
I go to Suavemente now. That's what I gotta do. That.
I mean, you're really embracing it. I could tell simply by the way you're wearing your shirt.
I'm rolling my R's now, guys.
You got the one button. You just got.
Yo, Jerzy.
You got the one button. I'm like, damn, you played Suavemente one time, and you're wearing your shirt like that.
Jersey's gonna be in a club like, Chicago, how y'all feeling tonight? My name is Jerzy.
Wow.
Yeah. Embrace it, bro.
Yeah. That's my new thing for the summer, man. I'm gonna try it out.
El Jerzy. Jerzy.
Wow. All right. Well,
that's definitely going to be a clip.
Thanks, guys. All right, let's go to these charts. No, you guys are great. This is going good. Let's go to these charts real quick. HMC charts. Evil Jordan, Chris Lake with Toxic. That is the Poison sample on there. I'm not sure if you guys are playing that, but it's number 2. Zed Stay the Night, Promiscuous. There was one other one that was like questioning. What else? Oh, the John Summit Light Years. Anyone touching that?
If you're playing, I haven't played it yet, but
all right, it was charting, so I didn't know if that was
I've gotten a request for it, but I haven't played it.
Okay, it sounds a little bit different than his other stuff, but it was like it's a good song. I just didn't know if anyone was actually.
I have a toxic edit, but I'll talk about it.
Toxic,
in deep digs.
All right, let's go to Billboard Top 10. Luther's number 1 on the charts. Nokia was number 2. It's number 3 now, and then Die with a Smile. Pink Pony Club number 4. The Pink Pony Club is moving up. I thought that was an older record, but it seems like the new hot shit for at least the rooms I play.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah,
like really?
Yeah,
New York.
I heard no one was talking. I heard crickets. So
no,
I'm
but
I'm just
New York. New York. You guys play the original version, right? Because I've seen many videos from James.
I guess it depends on the rooms. Like you could do the original. I'm actually doing Villa's remix of it with the Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Okay, I do. Yeah, I do the Rick Wonder's edit of it too.
Yeah,
it works very well.
So Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, I just need something that just like kind of move. That just like keeps it moving. But you could like I could see on James' videos how the original is doing well.
Yeah,
shout out to James, man. I get all my I see what's playing in New York because of James. That's what James just swipes the room every fucking hour of just, hey, this is the songs that are being played and people are dancing.
Yeah, he's really not doing it on purpose. He's just like, oh yeah, this song again. But we're like, oh shit, that's what they're playing.
I'm over here taking notes and he's making fun of people. All right, Apple Music City charts. These are New York, LA, and Chicago because that's what we're here for. Okay, Drake Nokia's one of the top ones. We have Party Next Door featuring Drake. Somebody Loves Me. Anyone playing that record?
Yeah, every night.
Oh fuck! All right.
Really? I have not played that one. Is it doing well?
Every night. It never fails.
It's massive. Is it a big record?
It's just like that beginning part of just when he's singing, I need somebody who loves me. And then We're in Miami. When it drops on We're in Miami, Turn It Up Another Night, that's when kind of people lose their shit. But you can't let it drag on too long. Like, you just got to find a way to get out of it, or just let them sing it out on their own.
I'm gonna give you a list of records, and you just gotta tell me when to get in and when to get out of them all, because I feel like you're really good at that. I'm over here playing the second verse where in transitions tempos, and I'm like lost. I wish you had a camera on me when transitions like go automatically on a song. My face is just, oh shit! Like, I don't know how I'm getting out of this. All right, Big X the plug. Big X the plug all the way. Do you guys? That's a charting song. Is it? It's new. You guys? Anyone touching that?
I played that I played at a sidebar. They weren't really vibing with it yet, but
yeah, that was charting. And then obviously Luther. All right, let's go to trending right now. We kind of brought this up before we started the show. This was really interesting to me that Kendrick Lamar is obviously he's number one on the whole whatever on the charts and everything, but then he had Drake at number 2, which is kind of crazy because everyone said Drake just got murdered at the Super Bowl and all the stuff that came out in the past year, but Drake was still able to have a number 2 song. I mean, that song could be I actually think it's doing probably better in the clubs than Kendrick right now. I think Nokia is like that's the
Nokia is the biggest song everywhere. So
both parts, I couldn't even tell you which part is even stronger at this point because
you just gotta play it all out. You have to play
the whole thing out.
The question, like, do you think that Drake even? I almost feel like this whole thing. It's almost like you ever heard the term like you can lose the battle but win the war. I feel like that was kind of what happened with this situation. Like, and I'm not trying to say anything like I like Kendrick too, but. Yeah, man, he may have won that battle, but I feel like Drake still won the war. At the end of the day, he's got the hottest song.
Still Drake.
Still Drake. Biggest pop stars in the world.
Drake. There's nothing that's still Drake.
But are we also comparing Nokia to Not Like Us? Is that what we're doing?
I'm comparing it to everything right now. It's in terms of like what's going on. Like TV Off had its look. Maybe I don't know. TV Off is just doing good, but it's nothing like Nokia. Just the room erupts when Nokia gets dropped.
Sure. I don't know if it's but Not Like Us was just like that before Nokia. That's why I'm like, are we comparing these two songs? Or
no.
Because if we're comparing Drake to Kendrick, we're also comparing apples to oranges.
I'm just saying that like everyone thought that like, hey, this is gonna hurt Drake. Like this is like this guy, how is he gonna recover from it? All of a sudden he puts one song out and it's massive, right? Like I think it's bigger than TV Off. So
I think everybody has their moment. I think TV Off, Not Like Us had its moment, and good music is going to win. And one thing about Drake is he's always going to find a way to make great music translate. And this is Nokia's moment. Yeah. So, we have to embrace it. And we can't look at it as like we can't compare it because I feel like this album and that song is so far removed from that battle that like this is just him putting out music, and he happened to get a whole new number 1 off of that, which to me is not surprising because it's a great song, but to people that were so invested in the beef, they're looking at it like, how did he do it? What the fuck? But Drake is Drake, man, and it's a good ass song. That's all you can really say about it.
It's like 2 songs.
Yeah, I think these songs versus the battle, these are 2 different things. The battle's done and over with. It's a rap, whatever. Yeah. And it was a battle. Somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, and then now we're on to Drake making more hits.
Drake won the war, is what you're saying.
I don't know. There's still things lingering around. Like he's talking about like what crying and Chanel, and then now Kendrick announces that he is an ambassador for Chanel. Like we can keep going on with this, but the battle's done. And now we're on to making hits. The battle's in the past.
Great hits too.
I believe that. I agree.
Thank you, Five. Good work.
I don't know what I was agreeing to, but I agree. Let's move it. Let's keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Coachella thoughts, you guys. We just came out at the time of this recording. We just came off of 2 weekends of Coachella. Do you guys have any takeaways from watching it or going to it or anything?
I like T-Pain's outfit. That was
actually fire. I did see that.
It was like a steampunk. Yeah, it was like a steampunk, like retro future. Yeah, that was
Minecraft fit.
Yeah. Do you guys see any of the performances? Anybody that you like that stood out?
I like Deadmau5's performance.
Oh yeah, can you tell me what happened with that? I just keep on seeing something happening about him getting wasted.
For people in this podcast that do drink, that he got really fucked up.
He was blacked out, dude. And I think they pulled him, right? And then he just, man, we've had those nights. I can relate to that.
I think he did that on purpose.
Yeah?
I think he's such a
troll. Yeah.
That he probably just said, I'm going to go out there and get super fucked up, blacked out, and I'm going to do a whole set. And that's care about what the fuck it looks like.
Those sets are 3.5 hour sets too, so
3.5 hour.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was him and Zoo, so. But yeah, that was kind of.
I think he did that.
That's very relatable.
But at the end of the day, man, they got a lot of there was a lot of headlines about that. So I don't think necessarily
people like that too, though.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you go to Coachella for the headlines. At the end of the day, it's like, I was there for that.
I was with Deluxe yesterday. Deluxe was like, he's just like us.
Like what you're saying, like he got wasted, didn't give a fuck what it looked like, and I'm like, that sounds like 90% of the open format DJ.
sounds like prime
except
Vegas
for Neil
with Eric Deluxe and DJ 5. Sounds just like prime Vegas nights with these guys.
Wow.
Oh boy,
that's amazing.
Let's move on.
But you probably don't remember anything from it.
Tell us, Five. Tell us.
Nothing to talk about.
Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to talk about, though.
Let's go to Deep Digs. The Deep Digs is the new segment that Neil wanted to torment us with. It's basically the SoundCloud music or artist accounts that you're watching, or that were like maybe you get good edits from. So kind of put that in here. We're just keeping things fresh. So
I mean, the way that you frame that is terrible.
Every time
the one that Neil tore. Man, I'm just trying to keep things fresh.
Well, every time you call me, you frame it horribly. So I'm over here like, man, what are we doing? You're like, yeah, all right. So I want you to do. I want you to.
No, I'm like, yo, we should like incorporate our searches in SoundCloud. You're like, people search on SoundCloud? That's usually how the conversation goes. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, I just hear a lot more work that we need to be doing. So I'm over here just kind of.
No, actually, I like.
What's the process? What's your guys' process on SoundCloud when you're looking for something?
Honestly, a lot of stuff is fed to you. Like when you download stuff, it kind of has an algorithm that kind of
like the weekly drops and daily.
Yeah, like I find.
Yeah.
Or I'll see like a clip of like someone's set, on Reels or TikTok, whatever, and I'll like, oh, what is this? And then I'll go look on SoundCloud, and usually it's right there.
Yep.
And yeah, I like this segment because me and Ever, we do a lot of digging on SoundCloud. So
I have a different approach. Yeah, I kind of just put in like a song and then I'll just put remix next to it, and then I just pull up like so it would be like, hey, Drake Nokia, right? And I'm looking for a something with more drums on it. So I'll just like scroll down and I'll listen to, and I'll.
How much more drums do you need for Nokia?
Well,
that's way more. That's a lot of drums on it already.
Or I'll put like Nokia, like Jersey Club or something like that, and then I'll see like which one has the most plays, and then I'll click on that guy's account or girl's account, and once you go on it, sometimes they'll have like, oh, they make a shit ton of these like Jersey edits, club edits, not but like So I don't know. That's my approach. It works pretty well from. I don't know. All right. So deep digs. Who wants to start? Neil.
Since it's Neil's segment.
I put this burden on us. So
I have two that I'm going to right now, and one is Burnout.
Burnout's great.
Yeah. I go to his SoundCloud, and I found this kid out of Brooklyn named More Life. And I found it because I was listening to.
Is it MORE or
MOR and then like uppercase LIFE?
Yeah, let's make sure we say how to, because some of these things are spelled really
Yeah,
weird.
burnout is BVRNOUT.
Okay.
But he had this edit that he made one more time over timeless vocals.
Oh wow.
And that shit hits every time. Every time.
All right.
So
you got
those are my two.
All right. I got Coaster Music. I don't know. He's been around. COASTR
Yeah, he's been around. Yeah.
Music. He has like big room. I don't know. There's just clean big room remixes that I don't know. The guy's pretty dope. So that's what I have in mind. I'm not sure if Five or Nitrane have any.
I do. I have Pump It Black Eyed Peas by Soli. Soli's Flip.
Soli's. You want to spell that out?
SOULELY. Soli. It's a good one. It's like Miami bassy type of flip. Chris Lake, Stephanie Toxic edit by Chris Lorenzo. But it's a remake by this guy named Steve-O. So Chris, a lot of people were playing that edit. It's Stephanie with Chris Lake's song Toxic. And it was played all over Coachella. So someone did a edit of it. It's a really good one. Go peep it. Or DM us, whatever. We'll send you the link. White Girl, Blow. Yeah, that's the White Girl song, Blow. There's a Miami bass version by Yellow.
Wait, what song? White Girls what?
You know, there's a white girl in town. Her name is Cocaine.
I do
you
not
know, it's like a
that
tech
song.
house record.
No.
By Sosa.
No.
It was a big record like last year. Like,
oh shit. I had no idea.
Yeah. So it's a Miami bass flip. And I saw it on like a TikTok or something. I went to go looking for it and I found it on Bandcamp. And it was $15 and I bought it. So I was gatekeeping. I was gatekeeping this for a minute. I was playing it out and people were asking me about it.
You're trying to recoup your money.
I'm like, nah, I'm getting my $15 worth.
Give me $1, I'll give you the name.
But it's been like
gatekeeping because he was trying to save money.
No, because
real right now.
DJing hard right now.
So yeah, by Yellow, Y3LLO. White Girl, Blow, Miami bass edit.
You just reminded me of somebody that used to gatekeep AV8 party breaks.
Oh my God.
When I was growing up, they would be like, I made this. No, you can't have this. And so then I came across AV8 just being on my computer. And I'm like, y'all heard this before. This is where you got it from. So...
Those party breaks.
I usually don't gatekeep, but it was $15, man.
That was like the AV8s and like the Lethal Weapon records were so expensive. Like, dude. Yeah. Those back.
Yeah, I definitely stole my mom's credit card to buy AV8 party breaks for sure.
Yeah.
Paid it back.
Cool. All right. Is everybody good on that? Nitrane, you have any accounts you listen to?
Yeah. SoundCloud wise, I do a lot of R&B parties too, so a lot of my edits are very are like R&B flips, or I'm a piano or Afrobeat flips. So one of my favorite people I came across, his name's KMB. KMB got this crazy Mutt remix by Leon Thomas. It's like an up-tempo vibe. Who else do I have? A guy named L Train, just crazy. L Train got a Vince Staples Magic, like I'm a piano joint, it's fire. Then I don't know who made this, but there's I think I got it off the same vein as KMB, but there's like a Michael Jackson I Can't Help It with an MF Doom verse on it, which is fire. Yeah, so a lot Music Soul Child, For the Night, KMB Flip. Like they're all my edits are very like centered around that. I don't really, I guess my algorithm doesn't give me many like big room edits. So
yeah,
that's kind of
You're not missing out. Wait, so you say is KMB or KNB?
Yeah, KMB.
Oh, KMB. Okay.
Yeah, KMB. Yeah. So that's my little 2 cents.
All right. Well, we did.
I'm actually quite proud of this segment.
We all did our homework.
I like that.
You're happy, Neil.
Yeah, that's a good
you're
segment.
happy.
It's almost like Neil, I know Neil, you don't smoke weed, but it's almost like when you call me sometimes, like you ignore all my phone calls except when you need something. You call me and be like, bro, I got this idea, bro. All right, we're gonna do this deep digs.
Like, hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm like, bro, where did you come from? Like, where did this? You don't even answer my calls. And then
I won't do that. That's crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah,
this podcast happened because of me not answering a phone call.
Yeah, that's basically.
Now it's benefiting a lot of people.
Very true.
All right, let's go to quick picks really quick. Top new records you're playing out. I'll just read off my 3. Drake Nokia. This is the Jersey Club Slink remix that I was talking about. I don't know. It has more drums than the original version. I'm not sure if you guys care, but I like drums apparently. The Weeknd Cry for Me. Do you guys? I don't know. I like that record. That's more of an R&B
great record
though, right?
Yeah,
it's a great record.
No, it's like little baile funk to it too.
Cry for Me?
Yeah. I played the original version of that actually.
I love that record. Okay, cool. I'm not the only one. When did it come out? Like February or March?
February, because I think he pushed his album back.
Yeah, because I feel like it's getting traction now. But
February.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a hard time saying February. Oh shit, my ADHD is kicking in again.
I didn't want to say it.
All right. And my last one is Chris Lake, Toxic. All right, who wants to go next?
Jerzy is so sick of us.
I know you guys are doing everything's great, man. I try to keep things organized or on the rails as best as I can, and then all of a sudden it just gets things just fall off.
It gets to the point where we're like February.
Yeah,
I got
February.
I've got a couple.
Okay, so who wants to go next?
I mean, my wants to watch and songs playing out are kind of the same. But Sweet Caroline, Two Friends remix, right up Jersey's alley. I can't believe you didn't pick this.
I was, but then
it has more drums to it.
Yeah,
it has some build up.
I was trying to
everything
go
you want.
On this podcast
Everything you want in a sing up. It's a great sing along. It's a great record. I played out.
More drums, build up, and sing along.
Yeah. Brighter Days, Kulo edit. You know, the Kashmir edit by Wost, W-O-S-T. It's just Kulo with ooh, bang, bang, ooh, bang, bang,
Oh god.
Oh, I have another one for you. Actually, I have another one. It should have been in Deep Digs. Suavemente Ruvlo flip. It's like a bass.
That's my shit. Yeah. I know.
Yo, I played that as sidebar, and everyone behind me, shout out to Good Chill, Fernando, Jules. They were like, "What is this?" And it's like a trap, dubstep-y kind of edit. So that's the ones I'm playing out. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. What about you, Neil?
First off, for any producer that is listening to us right now, they need to take all the things that you've recited 5 and make a song out of it. Please clip the audio off of this and make a remix and send it to us, please.
You know it's gonna happen right now.
Yeah, it's gonna come back next episode. So these are from different rooms. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm always playing all of these songs all in one set, because that's just not the case, especially in New York, because we just have way too many different clubs out there. So I'm doing Playboy Cardi, Evil Jordan, even though I'm just trying to pick one of the songs that like from that album, but I'm actually playing like 4 or 5 different songs from that album out here at least. Yeah. Drake Nokia, that's across the board. Dom Dollar Girls, almost across the board.
Still.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it's starting to hit now, like where it's like he just did MSG, so it's like now he's like in this pop world. Clooney, Stephanie, the Hunter remix, and Hoochie Coochie
Sexy Red?
Yeah.
I was waiting for somebody to say that. Does anyone play that? No?
I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. What's the other one she just got featured on? She's on another record.
She's on a Boss Mandilo track, but it's not new. It's like,
oh no, she's on that. What's his name?
Yeah.
What's the dude that?
Yeah, Tommy Richmond.
Yeah. Acting Up.
Yeah.
You guys play that?
I'm
not really.
Yeah, I'm not.
He still makes music?
Dude, he comes out. I think
Well, he said he
pretty
doesn't want to
good.
make. Yeah.
They're not throwaways. I mean, they're pretty good songs.
That was a genuine question, by the way. Sorry.
No, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I guess he didn't want to make hip hop or some shit, right? But then the acting of is kind of cranked that.
Yeah, it does sound
It's
like
a rap song, yeah.
All right, Nitrane, what are you playing out? Sorry.
Yeah, like Neil said, I'm playing all these. Actually, sometimes I'm playing them in the same set. Never mind what Neil said. What I'm playing, I guess obviously No Kids across the board. Nueva York, Bad Bunny, Sweet Caroline, Two Friends remix, banger. Definitely a banger. 4K, 4K, the HMC, No Puede Edit, banger. And there's this other one, Lo Miel, Pa Que Lo Bailes, fresh hype intro.
Hey, it's DJ Ever.
Fire. Oh, hey, Ever.
What's up, Ever?
Shout out to Finn in the building.
What the Helly, Mr.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
I forgot about
that one too.
Plutowski, Future. Yeah, a lot of these. It's just, we are young. But tonight, who sings that song?
Fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my one classic.
Yeah.
And
I play the original
I wish
too.
I wasn't the one that had to say that.
Yo, Jersey would have such.
Like, I know right away. All right, cool. Ones to watch, artists that are bubbling or songs that are bubbling. I'll go really quick. I got one. It's Jiggits, I think it's
What?
Jiggits. It's Jigitz. It's called Tell You Straight. It's on like it's a pretty big. It's like a UK garage song, similar to the Days, that other record.
Oh, you mean UK Garage?
Garage, yes. UK garage. I like, dude. UK garage.
It's amazing.
I think that's gonna be a new wave. Like, I'm
it
gonna
is.
say it, but I'm saying like more songs. It's like with the female vocal and with like the faster drums. Like, I think that's gonna be the new thing for at least the summer. Like, those records are doing really good.
Yeah.
And
On
it's
my
like-
mind, Georgia was ahead of his time with that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a.
Sammy Verji, he's like spearheading the whole move.
Bro,
He's like the poster boy for UKG right now.
I think it's like it's like it kind of. I think you could almost play it not like in a straight hip hop room, but you could play it in a mixed room where people are not going to be like, oh, this is like house music. No, this is like, it's
like
a little
usually
bit of, it's
132, 134 BPM vibes, range.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, that's what I got. Who else? Who wants to go next?
Who's that? I thought we did that already. Oh,
No.
Wants to watch?
Oh, okay. Neil?
I've got Whim Whammy by Pluto and I can't pronounce this second name. YK Nice. It's like number one in Atlanta's city charts.
Wow.
But I got requests for it. I don't know if you guys saw the story I put on like last week where these girls were like going nuts on the couch. But they ended up like climbing all over the DJ booth when I played that song.
What song?
Whim Whammy?
Whim Whammy.
Whim Whammy. Is it a hip hop song or what is it?
Yeah. It's like it's an ass shaking song.
Ass shake. Okay.
I think I played that at Dre's this past weekend, and it kind of went crazy. Hold on, let me make sure.
Whim Whammy? I'm looking this shit up right now. I don't
Where
even
is
know
it? Who's it by?
Yep, Whim Whammy, Pluto, YK Nice. Yeah. Sexy
like
Red is on that too. Well, on the remix, it's gonna be.
It's
fire.
like super. It's like super viral in the South.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me save it real quick.
Yeah.
This is a dance hall track that's actually been charting in New York for a while, but I played it at Little Sister, and these girls went a little too grimy. But Shake It to the Max, Molly, Silent Addy, Cinchia,
Shout out to Silent Addy.
and Skillabang. Skillbang.
Yeah.
And then Major League with Georgia Smith, Come With Me, and Afro House. It's a Afro House track. I just got on this. I don't really know how old or new this is. Zulin Forever, but like,
Damn.
Zulin's been popping up a lot.
Yeah.
Like on social
She's on
media
social,
lately.
yeah.
And so Ken Carson's album, but there's only like a couple singles on it. Black Rockstar seems to be the one that a lot of people are talking about, but there's this other one, something Chaos, that I played that was pretty good. And that's it. That's my ones to watch.
Oh, I had Zulin Forever, and that's all I had, and you took it.
What's Zula? Wait,
I'm sorry.
So you can see her, like, she's been going viral on social, like she's DJing, like, you know, a boiler room style setting.
What kind of music? What's Zula?
She plays like house. This song is UK Garage. So
it is
UKG, yeah.
Wow, that's my shit. All right,
it's so good. I ran to it the other day. I ran so fast.
Yeah,
Zulin,
social media wise, she's popping off.
Yeah.
Zulan Forever, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's her first ever release too, right?
Was it? I don't know.
Because she.
Go ahead.
If you go on Spotify, like that's the only song she has. So.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
She's definitely gonna be making a lot of noise, even more than she is now.
Nitrane. Would you have anyone that's coming up in songs?
Well, Whammy. Well, thanks for reminding me, Neil. That was going to be dope. I paid $15 for these songs, so I'm going to get
Yes.
Got it.
There it is.
Hey, what up, boy?
Yeah, sorry, guys. There's Turbo and Gunna, Classy Girl. That kind of went off kind of nice.
Oh, yeah.
Then Shenzia and Drake have a song. I forgot. I think it's called Weddy or something like that. That's another one that's really good to play. It's like a Afrobeat type of vibe. And that's all I got.
Cool.
All right.
More than enough.
What's the scenario? This is this is a good one. All right, you're vibing out. I didn't write this. Well, I kind of wrote it, but you're looking to vibe out either at the end of a night or during a specialty party. What songs are you playing? So I'm guessing maybe some R&B, something sexy, something to wind down. Who wants to go first on this?
I mean, you can go either way, right? You can play some soul funk.
Yeah, that one was a tough one.
Like some Marvin Gaye, some Al Green.
What's like in the pocket where you're like, man, I'm gonna pull this one out. Like,
I mean, I like to play Bow Wow and Sierra like you. One time I think record. One time I played Avril Lavigne Complicated. That's like my go-to every time I'm closing. It's just such a vibe. Everyone sings along.
For the record, that's Five's go-to.
That's my
just so we're clear.
I'd love to know the backstory on Avril Lavigne.
No, it's just like a banger, dude. Like Scratchy looked at me and was like, "What the fuck are you playing?" And everyone on the floor was like, "Ah!" Everyone's in their fields and shit. I don't know.
It's a banger.
It's a banger, baby. Yeah, you know.
All right, I got all right. I got Usher's Confessions Part 2. I like to drop that. Okay. Kelly Rowland, Lil Wayne, Motivation. And then I like Mariah Carey, Always Be My Baby. Those are the ones that kind of like the the females sing along. I guys sing it too. I mean, everyone sings it. So
for sure.
All right,
Finny boy,
who wants to go next up?
Neil? No?
Go ahead,
Did you
Nitrane.
do it?
Go ahead.
No.
Nitrane's like, he
all
does
you.
these
Dude,
parties. He does these
Nitrane
parties.
though, yo,
Yeah, he's gonna bring
Nitrane's got a
he's gonna
fucking
bring-
list.
yeah,
He's
gonna
gonna just
bring
like
the rear,
destroy
yeah.
all of us.
That's what I'm saying.
What
Like,
did you say?
Neil, you go. Neil,
Like,
then
the
Nitrane.
shit, this sometimes like some of the songs you're saying, I'm like, oh, I'd probably play this like close to peak hour or like just
Dude, I wanna.
just because of the party that it's a specific party, you know.
Yeah. I want to
So-
pull up tonight to Sadiq, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna request. I'm gonna pull up at 150. I'm like, Nitrane, play complicated, please.
Absolutely, I got you.
Say no more.
They'll sing along. Trust me.
Go, Neil.
Mine is, I mean, this is a tough one, so I just like narrowed it down to like R&B and hip hop. Drake, Come Through.
Classic. Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, Die Hard. And that there's no coincidence on why I picked those two. Those are just two good songs. And Usher, Daddy's Home.
It's a good one. Love
Yeah.
that song.
So that's it. That's all I got.
All right, Nitrane, just
Yeah.
shit on all of us right now. Go ahead.
Fuck. All right. Me, Myself, and I, Beyonce. Fire. Cupid, 112.
Damn.
So good.
Superstar Usher. Until the End of Time, Justin Timberlake and Beyonce. Mutt, obviously. There Goes My Baby, Usher. So Gone, Monica, Rain on Me, Ashanti. I don't know. Anywhere, 112. Nobody's Supposed to Be Here, Deborah Cox, Fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
Breaking My Heart, Mint Condition. I don't know.
You don't know. You just.
That's like I just look at this shit. I was like, all right, cool. We'll end it off here.
No, I hope people took. Yeah, that was a lot. That was
Yeah,
good.
that was good.
All
Very
right,
good.
man. Cool. Well, we did that successfully. Let's go to your edit submissions real quick. Big shout out to everyone that we had a lot of edits. So
Crazy.
and they were really good too. So thank you for everyone that submitted their edits. If we didn't like shout your edit specifically out, doesn't mean it sucked. It's just, you know, there's a lot of other ones. So I don't know.
You framed that one terribly too.
I know. I was trying to be nice, man. I was trying to do like all right.
Damn.
Anyway, big shout out to Al B and Rich, Bossa Nova, Broadway, DJ B Booney, DJ Liam, or it could be Liam because there's two L's.
It
I don't
looks
know.
like Liam,
I think it's Liam.
But is it one L silent? I guess
or it's LLIM.
it's LL. Yeah,
Liam.
Yeah, I
It's
am.
Liam. It's
I thought it
It's
was
Liam.
Yeah.
and if it's not, it is now.
All right. DJ Real Edit. I was just thinking about we're just making people's DJ names as they go on. We're like, no, your name is this now.
Yeah, it's Liam now. I don't know
This is
what to
we're
tell
gonna
you.
call you. All right, DJ Rob Rue, RU, DJ Villa, Gordon Ross, J Mac, Jen Jones. Shout out to Jen. What's up, Jen? Just Ron, Mr. Bibbs, and Fabian Dubs UKG. Steve Spin, Zay, Bruce Briscoe, DJ Pocholo. Was it 5?
Poncholo, I think. Poncholo.
All right, so those are guys that threw in the edits this month. Thank you,
All right,
everyone that gave us all those. And then 5, why don't you read off the faves here?
Holy moly guacamole. I'm tired already. Looking at this. Neil, you got like everybody. All right.
I just love everybody.
No, Neil,
That's true,
Neil's
yeah,
getting paid under the table for this shit. Because
Neil, you ain't paid for
I'll
this
have,
shit?
like 3 or 4. Neil's like, no, man, that's my dog. I gotta shout him out too. I'm
All
like,
right. Here we go. Neil Jackson's picks. All right. There's like about 30 of them.
all right, you better sit down for this one.
I
because-
thought we were consolidating these, by the way.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run through them real quick.
I'll be right
We
back.
got-
Let me know when y'all done.
All right, we got Baby Boy. That's Beyonce, right? Bossa Nova Belly Edit. One Dance, Bossa Nova. Dijalo Saber Edit.
Déjalo saber. That's a fire.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
close. You're close.
DTMF. DTMF Liam Edit. Hollaback Girl Liam Arsonist Edit. Love. That's Kendrick, right? Liam redrum edit. No, that's good for Jersey right there. The
No. That was not Kendrick. It was
Keisha?
the R&B song. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Keisha Cole. Nokia, Liam new phone who dis edit. The Way I Are, Liam's friends edit. Okay. Chris Brown. We're still on Neil's picks, by the way.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, Young Thug, Go Crazy, DJ Poncholo, Rhythm Edit, Cardinal Official, Dangerous, Poncholo, Baile Funk Edit, Electric Love, Villa, right? Villa, Messy Edit, Heroes, Villa, Freefall Edit, Stay High, Villa, Light Years Edit, still going. Move, Shake, Drop, Just Ron, Looking at You, Bootleg, Nissan Altima, Just Ron, Dirty Blonde Edit, Addison Rae versus Oliver Heldens, Diet Pepsi, Steve Spin, Deja Vu Edit. And those were Neil's picks.
Those were just Neil's.
Is there a folder where we can listen to all
Yeah,
these?
yeah.
We'll one by
We'll
one.
send it to you. Well, we're gonna make a folder and then we're gonna put them up on HMC.
Yeah, so yeah, all the ones that we picked were gonna be up on the website.
Jersey.
Oh shit!
Which, if you sign up with the earbuds code,
Yeah.
you have 50% off on the first month. I'm just letting you guys know that. That's what I heard.
Hell yeah!
That's what I heard.
Rumor has it.
You're the first guest has actually done that, so thank you. Thank you.
And he's on top of it, man. He's a professional.
Yo, Scratchy, you hear that?
Yeah, Scratchy, just the comp account, make sure it's there.
What comp account?
I know. Yeah, fucking with you.
All right,
love that.
here's
I love it.
Jersey's picks. Safe and Sound, Bossa Nova edit. Break Free, Liam, Na 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 edit. Fergalicious, Liam, you should not be doing this. You should not be doing that edit. Holla Back Girl, Liam's edit. I love, you should not be doing this. I love Redrum edit, same as Neil. Stay High, Via's Light Years edit. Nokia, Just Ron, Where You Are edit, which is you guys overlapped a little bit. It's all good. We should have consolidated that.
Well,
but
fucking
my fault.
Neil decided to do 36 of them. So,
Oh my God, we were consolidating this.
I know. I forgot. Okay. We got my picks are Leon Thomas, Mr. Bibb, and Fabian Dub's UKG remix. Fire. Electric Love Via's edit. Actually, Crank That Steve's Acting Up. Crank That Steve Spins edit. That's a good one. Just if you want to play Acting Up without playing the original, and you can play Crank That with it. So those are our edits, boys and girls.
got it.
You got it?
Got it. Noted. Right.
Murdered that.
That's gonna be a rough listen, guys.
This is great.
Oh man, I think that's the most edits we've ever picked on the show.
Yeah. Is that all of them, or is there more?
That is it. We're done.
That is
All right.
weird.
I got one honorable mention. Gordon
fuck?
Ross. Gordon Ross.
Oh, yeah,
gave me,
yeah.
charged them hoes fee with Third Eye Blind in the background. And it was he called it a Jersey
Honestly,
style edit.
I totally forgot. When I heard that, I was like, dude, this is for Jersey for sure. And I was surprised he didn't pick it.
No, I it's an honorable mention. That is yeah. Thank you
So
for
fire.
doing that, Gordon Ross. Yeah, man. All right. So this is the biggest segment right here. Segment 6. We made it this far. Nitrane. Thank you for putting up with all 50 edits that Neil wanted to put on the podcast. So now we're in. This is your segment here. This is all you. Let's just get into it. Just kind of a little bit of a background on what you said earlier. You've done parties from Hollywood clubs to even damn White House.
Yeah.
What's your approach when you're doing obviously your nightclubs to your big scale events? What was it with Obama? What was
it was yeah, you just want to clarify. Yeah, it had to be you. Yeah, it was towards the end. It was December I would say 2016, like when Obama was on the way out. Yeah, I did an event inside the White House for the administration. It was like a bowling party, and then at night it was like a huge party where every like black celebrity existing at that time was in the White House, which was super dope. But yeah, my approach to doing all these events, I think my approach has evolved as time has gone on. Confidence is a huge part of it. I think at that time, coming up, you're still trying to find yourself at one as a person and one as a DJ, and you're trying to align both of those. You know, you want to be confident in the music you're playing. You want to be still building relationships at the same time and making everybody happy, trying to please everybody pretty much. And once you start trusting yourself as a DJ, the sets become a lot easier, and you kind of just have not a fuck it attitude, but more of like like I'm built for this. I'm supposed to do this. Like what I play, you're gonna love, or and if you don't love it, I trust that I can get the fuck out of it and still provide you with a great time. So I think my approach now is more of trusting myself and playing songs that I love more than just playing the same 10, 15 songs that everybody goes to the club to hear, So it's like I'm giving myself a little more freedom to play things I love.
You just said your confidence would just kind of gone from, would you say it's more of a confidence type of thing where it's just kind of like, hey, initially I would question playing certain records, but now I'm just like, I know.
Yeah, because in the back of your mind, you're like, is the person who booked me for this gonna love this song, or are they gonna hire me back? Like, these are all questions that are going through your mind at the same time as you're playing these songs and trying to please a crowd, trying to, if you're in a club, you're trying to please the promoter, the owner, the tables, and GA, the staff. So it's like, and it's so many different personalities in one room that if you don't have the confidence and if you let yourself get overwhelmed, you're going to have a shitty set because you're going to question everything you're playing. And I think with me, that was me at first, where, when I was coming up, I was like, the 45-minute sets that I would get at these clubs, I would play not the hits because I'd be like either opening up or closing. But I would play more to like pleasing people as opposed to look at me like this is my set,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So jumping, I guess with that, this is like a piggyback from that question, what you were just saying. You've toured with artists like J. Cole and obviously playing some of the LA's biggest parties. How do you balance that of going, hey, this is my sound, but then you're also working with other artists and like, hey, if you're on tour with a J. Cole or something like that, like, or, how do you kind of put yourself with your brand and vision as long, with them too? How do you complement?
Yeah, well, with like the whole Dreamville stuff and Cole, it's like, that's not, as a DJ, that like I wasn't at the forefront of it. So I wasn't so worried about my brand. I think the cool thing I got from touring with those guys was probably I was able to do after parties using, the tour name and building relationships across the country with promoters. And, so when I'm not touring, I can still reach back like, hey, I'm going to be in this city. Like, do you have anything? So I was more behind the scenes and kind of like musically directing and like sequencing set lists. So like, this sounds good, this doesn't, or whatever. But now when I did the Bryson tour, that was a huge switch, because that right there is like, I'm at the forefront. I'm coming in on that tour as an artist, which,
that was big. Yeah.
Which for me, like, I never wanted that. Like, I never saw myself, going out in front of thousands of people and playing a whole hour set. An hour is fucking long. Like, I remember the first show on that Bryson tour, I got booed because I didn't know his crowd. I didn't know his demographic. I didn't have production. I worried about everything but the music. I worried about what my jumpsuit was going to look like. I worried about like what my DJ booth was going to look like. And then when I got out there, it's like, what the fuck am I playing? It's like I blacked out. So 20 minutes in, when you start hearing the Bryson chants, like Bryson, Bryson, and I have 40 minutes left in my set, like
Damn.
that shit is a moment you'll never forget, because it was a huge turning point in my career where it's like, yo, like stop worrying about the other shit and worry about how to keep these people entertained for an hour.
Yeah.
And I remember that happened. I still drove back and did Sadiq because the show was in Anaheim. And then after I finished my gig, I went home and I prepared at least like a 15, 20 minute set. I sequenced it where I'm like, yo, these 20 minutes, I'm gonna have you singing along. And then from there, I'll figure it out. And the show was in San Diego the next day, and it worked. The first 20 minutes was cool. I had them. I was like, cool, I got you. So now I'm gonna do the party shit. So I would do like a turned up party, whatever, play, just to get their energy up. And then I looked at the time. I'm like, oh, that was only 10 minutes. And I have another 30 minutes. So I have another 30 minutes to figure out, because people's attention spans are super quick. And the thing I learned coming on as an opening DJ for a big tour like that is people are going to sit there and stare at you regardless. But it's up to you to keep their attention and not give them any room at all to think about the headliner. Because the second they do, they're like, all right, cool, we're done with this guy. Like, where's, the headliner? Where is the person?
That's gonna be hard as fuck to do, huh?
Right. Super. I mean, it took me like 4 or 5 shows to get it together, but
was it this show that just happened? This tour that just happened, or
no? I did 3 tours within.
Oh, so this is like your very first.
This is the very first one. I think it's like 2023.
Oh wow.
That's when I had like we did the Back to the Future theme where I had like the whole white jumpsuit and the blue jumpsuit. Yeah. So, but once we did the second tour, I was seasoned. I was like, yo, I was better with like mic presence. I had my talking points in my head. Even on nights where I was like, I'm not feeling it, like it was just muscle memory. Like I knew I had a full set now. I had production, I had lights. Like it was a whole experience that I was providing for people. And that's a huge switch, because I never wanted to be that person. Yeah. I was kind of just thrown to the wolves by Bryson, and he was like, I trust you, go do it. And, luckily it worked out.
How do you prep, I guess, how do you build your sets for a stadium compared to a nightclub? What's obviously the rooms are going to be different sizes, but your approach in music and the songs that you choose, are they different for a stadium, for like a Bryson tour?
Yeah, for sure. For shows, I think you have a lot more freedom to play. If you set it up the right way, you have a lot more freedom to play songs. I was playing everything from R&B to hip hop. Obviously the Vanessa Carlton 1,000 Miles. Jerzy, don't give me that look.
You're speaking to me right there.
Yeah, I had this thing where I would do like, but on select cities I would play it, because I had this thing where I would loop like the intro keys on Vanessa Carlton 1,000 Miles, and I would go into Soak City 310 Baby. No. But I would only do that on the West Coast side of the tour, because I knew that only worked on the West Coast side. So when we would travel, I would switch my set each city.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask, so if you go to obviously Chicago or New York,
Chief Keef, Kanye, or at that time Kanye. So each city I would switch it up, and in big markets I would try to make it a little more fun and bring out like artists and try to make it special instead of me just playing up there for an hour.
Yeah, I would. It seems like what you're describing here and everything with the obviously the switching up reading your audience, I think, is what you're, understanding who's in the room, how to do it properly. What about new music? Is that something that, obviously like throwbacks go really well. You've named a few and stuff like that. How do you sneak in new songs, and how do you break new records in either clubs or a stadium setting, or do you even touch it in the stadium setting? Is it more nightclubs?
No, I don't touch it in, like, if it's an actual show that I'm doing, like ticketed show, I don't touch new music unless it's my own that, I will, sneakily like preview it just to kind of get people's reactions without them knowing it's really me. But in the clubs, it's a little different because 9 times out of 10 with certain venues I'm doing, especially out here in LA, there's probably going to be an artist that's going to airdrop something like, yo, I want to hear this now, or like, just run it, see
mid-set to your mid-set to your computer or to your phone, or just like
both to my computer, or like they'll text me. Ty Dolla $ign will do that. A lot of people will do that. It just really depends who's in the room.
And but what if it's like whack and you're just like it's new, so it's like it's new. I can't tell you it's whack in a moment unless you're giving me like like something that we all know is whack, like, yo, what the fuck are you playing right now? Other people are going to be like, oh shit, this is new, or like, this isn't even out. So I have a thing where I'm like, if I'm playing new music and the artist is there, or they've airdropped me something, if I'm going to make it a moment, I'll stop the music, I'll get on the mic and I'll say something, and I'll probably be like, yo, don't even try to pull out your phone and Shazam it. It's not going to work. And then I'll just play the song. Oh, shit, that's dope. Yeah. So you kind of like set it up almost. You kind of give it the stage and this moment.
Only if like...
That's dope, actually.
Only if I know it's like a moment, and depending on the artist. Like if it's a big artist, I'll give it a moment. If it's like somebody that just wants to be low key and just wants to kind of see how the crowd is going to react, then I'll just slide it in there. Pause. But yeah.
I want to talk about. I guess obviously you're in LA and you're and that's your home base. Tell me more about the LA scene right now. What's going on over there? I know you got your own party that you're doing. Maybe you could speak on that just so the listeners know. And then I guess like the biggest changes you've seen in LA recently.
Yeah. So my weekly residencies is Wednesdays at Zook. We do our R&B party called Sadiq, which we moved from Highlight Room over to Zook recently. And then Sundays I'm at Keys, which, usually started as a hip hop party, but now, like I said, just I'm more confident in shifting the energy of that night, where it's always been known for hip hop, but I'm finding myself playing Latin stuff. I'm turning it into an open format night, essentially. Yeah. And the crowd is reacting. The crowd is reacting real nice, because every Sunday it's like the people are there, the artists are still there, and LA just needs something different. I also so those are like 2 of the big rooms I'll play, but I'm also finding myself playing a lot of like smaller rooms and lounges, just to because sometimes my friends don't want to be in these big rooms. We don't need a club night. We've done this for so many years. We'll go to if spots, like we'll go to Dot, which is like a secret speakeasy, and I'm playing there every Tuesday as of now. I've been there for like a month and a half, and I'm just playing random stuff, edits, R&B, Afro beats. I'm a piano, and it's just like the smaller rooms have more of a connection between everybody. So
for sure,
that's also, I find it more fun, and like less pressure.
Take more risks on the smaller rooms, would you say?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Like I played, like I was just telling you guys earlier, people are canceling a lot of these people, and I just snuck in one of these little Chicago artist songs And
I like the setup on that one.
Yeah, that was good.
you know, and
One of the two.
one of the two. I ain't gonna say which one. One of the two. But people were singing at the top of their lungs, and it's a risk that I can take in these rooms because, you know, everybody's there chilling, everybody's there just like vibing, no pretentious, like no sparklers, no bottles, like, yo, it's just good music, good vibes. So in LA, like a lot of these lounges, a lot of these smaller spots are winning, but it's only on off nights. Of course, you're gonna have the big rooms on weekends, people looking for that experience. So that's how I balance my week if I'm in LA. You know, on off nights, I'm playing these like small loungy spots, like, you know, if you know, type of venues, and then you can find me at the big rooms like on the weekends.
Nice. I want to ask a little bit more about the tour stuff. What's you know, obviously you've had a lot of experience touring and touring the world and with working with big artists. Is there a moment on the tour that just to this day just doesn't feel real to you? It's just kind of a surreal thing. Like, is there like one or two moments that you kind of just had to pinch yourself and you're like, shit, I can't believe I was there, or like played that venue?
Just last week I saw a first cut of like a mini doc that I shot in London. It was that me and Bryson did shows in London. We did it at the O2 Wembley, where it was 3 nights back to back, 12,000 people.
Wow.
So
Damn.
I'm not one to like walk around with cameras because that's just not my style. But for some reason, like I was like, nah, this is a moment. I need to just have somebody with me. And I'm super glad I did because we filmed so much stuff. Shout out Mango Media. Good kid, up and coming kid, super creative. Yeah, he put together like a 30-minute piece for me just of my time in London doing these 3 nights. And I look back at it, I was like, there's no way I did this. No way this is me. There's no way this is me. You know? So yeah, that's one moment that I'll never forget, that I was kind of like, yo, this is crazy. Because even when I got off stage, people were still like buzzing. They're like, nah, like one more, or like just yelling. And for me to be doing that from where I come from, it's like super unreal. So it's definitely a moment that I'll never forget. And just doing these tours and being able to have conversations with artists that I looked up to, and just, you know, just having that type of access is something I don't take for granted. And it just reminds me that, like, you know, we got a long way to go still.
That's great. Yeah. I was reading on your bio and stuff, and it was talking about some of your influences, such as AM, Jazzy Jeff, even Vice. Is there a lesson or a mindset that you've carried from their style into your own? Is there something that you've picked up from them and just kind of like?
I think a lot of my career is DJ wise, for sure. A lot of my career is a credit to those guys. You know, the Fives, the Eric Deluxes. Like I tell Eric all the time, like even having a text convo with him is crazy for me because, you know, when Eric was doing radio, not to age him, but like I was still in school, so. I had a folder of him like in my notebook that the street team would give out. You know, when the street team would go see the school, and, it was just Eric's face like this.
Oh man, we need those.
So yeah, he knows this. So yeah, and these are guys I looked up to my whole DJ career and still do to this day, and just seeing their approach and the trajectory of their careers. There's so many things I've learned, like from AM and Jazzy. It's like the range of music, you know, I take that from them, like and even Spider's super dope too. Just like their musical range, just like, it inspired me to like study and research other genres other than hip hop, R&B, and the stuff we play. And then like Eric and Five, the branding that they, the genius of the branding and how to brand your career, your DJ name, everything. So these are all things I take from all these people and still live with me to this day, which is why I've had some sort of success in this, because there are people that paved the way for me.
Wow, that's
Wow.
deep. I didn't know 5 did all
Thank
that.
you.
I mean, like,
It was definitely all Eric.
No, Eric, but also like, and even to give 5, not just because he's here, but like I don't want to say the carelessness, but just his attitude towards all of this. Like, he showed me not to take this shit so fucking seriously, because we can get caught up so easily and like, oh, I need to get my image right so I can get booked here, or like, even in sets, like just seeing 5's like nonchalantness and carelessness of just like, yo, just go have fun, fuck all that shit. Like, that's also something that I've taken from him, and I've just learned not to take myself so seriously.
nice.
Damn. That's crazy.
Clip that 5. Clip that. Yeah.
Clip that shit.
What's it called? I wanted to ask also, obviously you're playing all the different places and, variety of different clubs and scenes. What are you doing to keep your stuff fresh? Like, are you looking at, is it, how are you prepping? How do you do each different market? Are you crate digging? Are you finding edits every show? Or are you kind of, how do you get people what they want?
So, playing like 5 nights a week gets tough. Trying to like maintain everything fresh.
But I remember those days.
Yeah. Fuck. You still do. Relax.
Hell no.
But now I have my day. Like, everybody, like people around me know, like either Mondays or Tuesdays are my days where, depending on how Sunday night went, it's either Monday or Tuesday where I take time to, I'll do 2-3 hours on SoundCloud or like the record pools. And even organizing my crates, like just to be more efficient and fast, because the preparation on your crates is crazy. Like, I realize I have like crate 1 through fucking 7 and I have no idea what that is. That's just because like I'm loading shit up like mid DJ set and like shifting shit around. So, by the end of the weekend, I'm like, what the fuck did I do? So I'm like reorganizing everything and even finding new stuff that I didn't know I had. So yeah, I take like 2-3 hours every week, either Monday or Tuesday, to just organize. And sometimes, like, if I had an idea, because a lot of my like wordplay and idea shit sometimes comes out naturally mid-set, and I have to go back to my history and be like, what was that thing I did?
Yeah,
and
I remember
then,
those. Yeah.
Then I'll get on and like try to flesh it out so it's cleaner next time I want to try it. So that's just like taking time, just having the discipline to do that once a week.
That's very, very important.
Yeah.
To prep. Yeah.
What else do we have here? All right, here's my last one. What's next for you? Any projects you got coming up? I know you were talking about doing music and like your shows and collabs. Anything we should know about?
Definitely touring this year for sure. Again, maybe everything's still up in the air, but maybe I'll do some at Breezy Bowl. And then hopefully Cole drops his album and I'll find a way to hop on that tour too. And I've been working on music. I've been working for an album for maybe like 3-4 years, but every time I get a verse, the artist is like, I kind of like it. And then, I'm like, all right, cool, take it. You owe me one, So, but I have a bunch of stuff in the vault for sure that one day I'll pull out and I'll release it. But as of now, I'm really focused more on the touring and just playing all these clubs, like, getting a Dre's residency this year was huge for me
that's
because
big. Yeah.
Congrats, man. That's
yeah. So like, as a kid who didn't want a Vegas residency, and cool, Dre's is a huge club as well. So I'm just happy to be there, and I'm trying to focus on that. I'm still just preparing for tour late this summer and a lot of traveling for sure.
Let's tour with Bryson again.
Bryson's on it, Chris Brown's on it, but that's still, we'll see. Maybe I'll make the announcement. There's a lot of like back end agency shit that be going on, and trying to find the space on it, the money, the logistics too. Like touring is not cheap, and and if it doesn't make sense, I don't mind sitting it out and waiting for the next one. So it just has to make sense.
nice.
But we're working towards that for sure this year. I'll definitely be at some shows just to watch too, because I like going to shows and taking little things from it, like transitions and stuff, whatever. Like, I'm a huge fan of music directors like Adam Blackstone, DJ Dummy, like all these people.
Oh wow!
Like it was all people I study. Just I love transitions. I love playing live versions of songs in my sets. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Cool. You guys have anything else? Neil, 5?
No, that was great.
Covered it all, dog.
Amazing.
Wow, 120. You guys said it.
Yeah, well, we're not done yet. We're almost there. Well, hey, thank you, Nitrane, for putting up with the 10 questions that we came up with. Thank you for that.
It's like you guys just went on Google and just picked whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's okay. Whoever did the research needs to get fired.
Yeah, we've been saying that since podcast 1.
Oh man.
I feel like you went to the South by Southwest bio that I can't delete off of Google for some reason.
No comment.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got called out really hard. That was the first time I got called out too. All right. Well, hey, thank you for doing that. And then everyone listening, be sure to leave reviews. We love your reviews on Apple Music. It helps the show, and anywhere else that you're, even on YouTube. That's pretty cool too. And then you can send your edits to earbuds at Headliner Music Club, and we'll shout you out if we can get it on next month's episode. What else do we have here? Thank you to Scratchy, James, and Good Chill for putting this whole thing together. 5, you want to plug some stuff?
Yeah, man. We have our DJ 5's playlist on headlinermusicclub.com. Bi-weekly now. And then shout out to Kazis and Rick Wonder. They have a playlist on HMC also called Shake and Pop. And that's all their remixes and edits and stuff they're feeling. And then, yeah, man, we got a new hat too, right?
Yes. We
just went on sale.
Yeah.
Apparently you have it before any of us do.
I got the hat. Yeah.
I almost lost it on the plane taking it to Chicago. Yeah.
He's like, he just popped out on St. Patrick's Day. He's like, here, man, here's a hat. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, cool.
And then I
dipped.
dipped.
Yeah. Then he left. He left that night. So yeah, we got a hat that's up. I don't know the link. It's on Headliner Music Club, so you can just get the link or just click it and you can get a hat. It's a limited run, so if we sell out, we're sorry. Very limited. Run.
Shout out to the hat pack.
The hat pack. Yes.
The
Thank
hat
you guys.
pack.
The
wow.
ones that just grabbed it today that went up. We have what else do we have? We have our playlist that's going to be up. So all the songs that were mentioned today will be up on Spotify.
Spotify. It's gonna be a lot of work for whoever's doing the playlist.
Whoever's gonna update the playlist. Sometimes it's a little delayed, but we'll get it up there. But all the songs that you heard on this month's episode, we will put those on there. So you guys have anything else? Anyone have anything else they want to say?
Shout out to Open House Radio. We are been filming almost every day, and we are live on YouTube. And then we're rebranding Fade University. So in May, we'll have a new same host, but a different brand for Sirius XM Diplo's Revolution.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Cool.
And anything? You want to plug anything, Nitrane?
Nah, thank you guys for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Bella too. She's the one that hit me about it.
And then for every guest on the episode, I draw a caricature of them. So here's you right here.
Oh my god! I was wondering what you was doing the whole time.
Every episode too.
Yo. I just kept seeing, I literally said, "There's no way you're writing any of this shit down."
That looks like a bad police sketch. Like, what is that?
Yo, this guy pulled up on me and like.
Please put that on a t-shirt ASAP.
Oh man, this could be your new branding right here. Your new, your new visual.
That's the cover of this month's episode.
Dude, we gotta make a wall on in the HMC office of all the guests, hand drawn by 5.
That's amazing.
I want to call him out. I see him down there. He's like, this is tongue. I'm like, five's
No, I take notes. I take notes.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, he comes up with a doodle at the end. So
yeah, please keep that. That is incredible.
Oh man,
we're gonna have a wall.
I gotta come pick that up.
And you gotta sign it too.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Baby.
Well, thank you guys for listening, and we will catch you next month.